Why did Jesus say he came to bring a sword? Jesus is most often associated with peace. But if this is correct, then why did Jesus say the following in the Gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 10 verses 34 through 39? Do not think that I've come to bring peace to the earth. I've not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and one's foes will be members of one's own household. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever does not take up the cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Those who find their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. Though Jesus prayed that his disciples be unified and at peace with each other and with God, Jesus did not come to bring peace to the earth. In fact, Jesus came to continue in a work of God begun at the Tower of Babel. In response to humanity's attempt to unify our civilization under the jurisdiction of a single capital city, we find the following response of God in Genesis chapter 11 verses 6 through 8. And the Lord said, "Look, they are one people, and they have all one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. Nothing that they propose to do will now be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language there, so that they will not understand one another's speech." So the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they left off building the city. Jesus did not come to make peace between the warring nations of the earth. The nations have been divided by God and will continue to be divided until Jesus comes in final judgment. Jesus came to offer humanity peace with God through faith in him, but Jesus did not come to unify the disparate nations of the earth into one kingdom. Quite to the contrary, Jesus prepared his followers to expect resistance, division, excommunication, and persecution if they accepted his terms of peace. For the nations of the earth do not want a God in heaven, nor do they want Jesus as their Messiah and Lord. The nations of the earth want power and authority themselves, and for this reason they war against peace with God. After all, peace with God would mean their own subservience to Jesus and the end of their autonomous rule. So Jesus told his disciples that in order to accept his terms of peace with God, they would need to be willing to sacrifice their former pursuit of peace on earth. Instead, they would have to be willing to separate themselves from the values and pursuits of their families, their communities, their cultures, and their nations, and for this reason they would likely be persecuted. This is the meaning of Jesus' summary statement in verse 39, "Those who find their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it." Jesus came to offer humanity peace with God, but peace with God will come only by the sacrifice of the pursuit of peace on earth.